Have you ever wondered if subtle habits might be quietly eroding your relationships and damaging your reputation without you even realizing it? It's easy to dismiss bad habits as mere quirks, but certain behaviors can profoundly impact how others perceive us, undermining the respect we strive to earn. Today, we'll dive into 4 toxic habits that can lead people to lose respect for you. These aren't just minor imperfections. They are patterns of behavior that can significantly damage your reputation and relationships. To bring this topic closer to home, I'll share some of my personal experiences. Trust me, I've made plenty of mistakes and learned the hard way how these habits can shape one's life. While these stories may be raw and uncomfortable, confronting these truths allows us all to strive for a life filled with dignity and respect. We'll also draw on the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers timeless guidance on cultivating inner peace, integrity, and resilience. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's explore these habits together. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our upcoming videos. Ready? Let's get started. Habit number 1. Gossiping. Let's be honest. Gossiping is a temptation that almost everyone succumbs to at some point. It often feels harmless and can even seem like a way to bond with others, as it did for me during my college days. My friends and I would spend hours discussing every detail of others' lives, finding a strange sense of camaraderie in sharing what felt like exclusive secrets. However, one incident stands out. A girl in our group, Emily, who was quirky and didn't always fit in. She confided in me about a crush she had on a guy out of her league. Instead of respecting her privacy, I shared this with friends, and the story spread rapidly. When Emily found out, her sense of betrayal was palpable, and she eventually distanced herself from the group. This experience left me with lingering guilt, a stark reminder of the harm gossip can cause. Gossiping isn't merely about divulging secrets. It's about breaking trust and damaging relationships. The Stoics, like Epictetus, teach us to focus on our own character and refrain from meddling in others' affairs. Gossip fosters a toxic environment filled with suspicion and betrayal. I encountered this lesson again at my first job when I casually shared a coworker's health issue. When he discovered my indiscretion, his trust in me was irreparably damaged. This incident underscored the importance of respecting others' privacy, as everyone faces challenges we may not be aware of. The Stoic philosophy advocates for engaging in constructive and uplifting conversations rather than tearing others down. By choosing to focus on positive dialogue, we not only uphold our integrity, but also contribute to a more respectful and compassionate community. Habit number 2, being unreliable. Being unreliable might seem minor, but it's a major respect killer, eroding trust and damaging relationships. Reliability is a cornerstone of any relationship, whether personal or professional. I used to be known as the flaky friend, always making plans and often breaking them at the last minute. One particularly memorable instance was when I missed a close friend's birthday party, despite promising to be there. I got caught up in something else and didn't inform her until much later. Her disappointment was palpable, and our friendship never fully recovered. This experience taught me that being unreliable signals to others that your word means nothing, leading them to question your dependability and commitment. In my professional life, this habit followed me and had even more significant consequences. I often overcommit to projects, thinking I could charm my way out of missed deadlines or incomplete work. However, during a critical performance review, my boss bluntly told me that my lack of reliability was a serious issue that could not be overlooked. It was a harsh but necessary wake-up call. Reliability isn't just about showing up, it's about consistency and integrity. When you commit to something, you put your reputation on the line. Every time you fail to follow through, you chip away at the trust others have in you. Being reliable involves more than just making an appearance. It requires fulfilling promises and meeting expectations consistently. It's not enough to show up. You must also deliver on your commitments. If circumstances prevent you from doing so, it's crucial to communicate honestly and proactively. Letting people know in advance if you can't meet a commitment shows respect for their time and helps maintain trust. Consistent reliability builds a strong foundation of trust and respect, which are invaluable in both personal and professional relationships. It's a simple yet powerful way to strengthen your connections and create a reputation as someone others can depend on. Habit number 3, interrupting others. Interrupting others is a habit that's often overlooked, but it's a significant sign of disrespect. It implies that what you have to say is more valuable than the other person's thoughts, dismissing their contributions. When I frequently interrupted people, I believed it demonstrated enthusiasm and eagerness. However, I soon realized it reflected a lack of respect and patience. A pivotal moment was during a meeting at work when my manager pointed out my habit of interrupting, bluntly stating that I wasn't listening but merely waiting for my turn to speak. That was a wake-up call that made me reconsider my approach to conversations. Another instance was with a friend who confided in me about his anxiety. Eager to relate, I interrupted with my own experience, thinking it would provide comfort. Instead, he looked visibly hurt and gently asked if he could finish his story. That moment was eye-opening and underscored the importance of listening, a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics taught that understanding and empathy are far more valuable than asserting one's own viewpoint. Interrupting disrupts the flow of dialogue and shifts the focus away from the speaker, making it a self-centered act. By practicing active listening, where you fully concentrate on the speaker's words and refrain from formulating your response prematurely, you show genuine respect and empathy. This not only honors the other person's perspective, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful connections. Listening fully before responding allows for a more thoughtful and constructive exchange, enhancing the quality of the interaction and demonstrating a commitment to mutual respect. Habit number 4, complaining. Complaining is a habit that not only drains your energy, but also repels those around you. While venting occasionally can be a healthy release, habitual complaining transforms you into a constant source of negativity, making you difficult to be around. I used to complain incessantly about my job, management, and workload, thinking it was a way to connect with others through shared frustrations. However, this approach quickly backfired as I noticed people distancing themselves from me. A close friend candidly pointed out that my constant negativity was exhausting, which was a hard truth to accept but a necessary one. The Stoics emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, urging us to adopt a proactive rather than a defeatist attitude. Constant complaining traps you in a cycle of negativity, distorting your perspective and making it difficult to find solutions. It not only affects your mindset, but also taints how others perceive you, often leading to strained relationships. I witnessed this firsthand during a college group project, where a teammate named Mike's relentless complaining sapped our team's motivation and camaraderie. His persistent focus on problems rather than solutions made the project feel burdensome, and we were all eager for it to end. This experience was a wake-up call for me, highlighting how my own complaints could similarly impact others and push them away. Instead of fostering connection, constant complaining isolates you, creating a barrier to genuine, positive interactions. To combat this negativity, I began practicing gratitude and actively focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Instead of complaining about my job and its challenges, I sought constructive ways to address the issues. This wasn't an easy transition. It required conscious effort and a significant shift in mindset. However, the impact was profound. As I embraced a more positive and proactive approach, my relationships at work and in my personal life improved significantly. People started to respect me more, and I regained the trust that had been eroded by my previous negativity. I realized that my attitude not only affected my own well-being, but also influenced how others perceived and interacted with me. By becoming a problem solver and showing gratitude for the positives, I transformed from someone people wanted to avoid into someone they genuinely enjoyed being around. This shift not only enhanced my social interactions, but also enriched my overall life experience. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching.